Motherfucker. Okay, there's one more day. There is the end of the day. It's the noon, even afternoon. Of the day after. After I just woke up. I woke up before approximately of 23 hour. I'm really tired. It's every day. Whew, wow. So I just can't believe that there is a one more day that actually passed away, and I must say that if there is a one way to break my body, break my life, and live the most hardy life that I just fucking can thought about, that's actually the way, and that's the life that I live. So yeah, what I did today, all the ordinary thing, but the main, I can say, I just worked out a project in this day, and I must say that in preparation, the time that I just invested, I didn't, created the amount of the ideas that I just wanted, but you know, all of the 12, 11 hour that I just invested about the project, I must say that I invested a really good, and I, was in a pretty concentration, and I just put the thing on the table. And yes, it took a lot of time for me to just arrive for one thing, but I must say that when I arrive, I did it. Okay, I did it very good, and it's amazing. It's pretty amazing, because you know it's not easy. Okay, it's not easy to live like that. Okay, and it's not because I want to live like that, or I just aim to be energy 20, 24, 20, 23 hours. It's not something that I just looking forward. In this day, I just almost say that I will finish this day quickly because I started to work on my project. Also in a normal hour. But yet, it's not something that I just control about. Okay, it is really hard for me because you know it is something that I just invested, and my brain and my cognitively, and all my efforts that I just can think about went down, and I just almost arrive for a point that I can't think. I can't think, and my brain very pain. When I just work about this thing because it's an impossible fucking thing that I just get busy about, and I really fight about it. I really fight about this impossible thing so much time, and I will don't you know stop to just fight about this thing. And I know it's just the beginning, but you know I just can't believe that there is more, hardly life, or I can't say more hardly life, but more hardly, routine that I just never feel and live before. Um, because it is a lot, and in this starting point, in this day, I pretty felt break. I felt break, and it's not because I just didn't sleep good, and it's not because I just didn't really work out good when I just work out, and it's not because I just arrived and that actually was a really hardly time of my home and something didn't really work. It's not actually was because of that. It was because you know I felt break about this routine because this routine actually break me. Okay, it's really hardly, and I can say that just before approximately of 3 years, something like that. No, also in this time, I just never felt something like that. That I felt like a break, but it was actually was in this feeling. But in the other side, it's actually sign and seems that I fight about something that I can break. Okay, and there is just something new that I just never touched before, and because of that, I think there's that's actually an opportunity for me. But if you just ask me, I feel inside of my body, that it's pretty hard. Okay, and I don't really say this thing in a nonsense, or just I say this thing because everything that's fucking hard for me, I just say that it's hard for me. It's because it's really hardly, and I don't really feel the hardly a lot of the time because all my life hardly, every time it actually was like that. But in this time, it just actually climb a much more levels, and I felt this hardly, this hardcore, a pretty much stronger, maybe 10 times you know of a hardly level, and it's a really hardly. Okay, so yeah, I think that's what I have to say. um I really appreciate myself that I arrived for this end of the day, and almost all this day that actually end like that, that I did all the thing. I slightly of a shock because it's incredible, and it's fucking impossible to do all the thing, and just complete it. Okay, and there is all the time this game with your feeling. Okay, because you know I really listen to my body and to my soul every time, and I don't speak right now about the working. I speak right now about the general, and I think that I make my life you know hardly because I actually want this thing, because I actually think that it's true for my soul and for the thing that I just listen for. And for example, right now it's really cold in this country. I think that it's the one of the most cold day that I just never um seen this country before. And I just could do the workout in my home, but I prefer to just go outside in all the cold and be approximately of an hour, maybe slightly more, just fucking write something and do it. Okay, with all the cold, with all the badly, with all the feelings, and that's what I felt. And most of the time I just you know react according the thing that I listening for, and I don't really react according the thing that I see in effect. Okay, and it's pretty hardly, but most of the time it's actually right. Okay, and the second thing that was also because of my soul, I can say, or because of the listening that I just had, you know, I just make really nicely money of my trading in the starting of the day. And you know, when I woke up, every platform that I just was a problem with, that I just was a problem with, you know, all the hardly platform that I just can't access for because it's not really low, or I don't know, for my phone, for my country, I don't really know, um, or just the really complexity and really awful but good um, application of a trading. Everything that I just tried to do in this time when I just woke up about this thing that I just needed to take care about went good. And after I just finished the workout, okay, and I saw that the money that I have, slightly rise. I just saw, a thing that I can say that was in effect, okay, and something inside me just say that I need to leave right now, all of the thing, and I had to shut my mouth and just, you know, take care about my things and just leave it alone. And a lot of the times, this type of thing actually really saved me, okay, as right now, because my body actually says something that in effect true, but when I just do a thing according what I just listening for, I get a more better. It's like playing according your emotion, or for example, you have an instance, not instance, you have a ability to just feel what will be wrong and what will be actually right. And also in trading, and also another thing, this ability most of the time actually win the fact thing that I see in front of my eye, okay. This feeling, this ability, to just feel the thing that I should do right now. And I don't know actually how I just need to react with that, but I can say that this ability most of the time right. And it's amazing. It's amazing to just you know how to listening for this emotional, because sometimes you just want and think that it will be better to do this strong thing, but a really slightly and tiny you know calling, or I can say disability, say that you don't really should do it, or it's not actually will be right, or I don't know, okay. And I just can say that I success to listen for disability, okay. And that's it. I will close this video. I will continue my day. I will just go for eating right now. I'm really tired. I want to end this day. Probably I will end this day, in next several hours. and I don't know right now. So yeah, that's it. I'm really tired. Just want to finish my day. Have a good day. Bye bye.